It has been over 3 months now since the White House has welcomed a new occupant. Donald Trump's first 100 days as U.S. president have stimulated the markets, with Wall Street experiencing record-breaking growth. The Nasdaq even closed above 6,000 points for the first time Tuesday. The Dow and S&P 500 also cracked historic levels last month. Analysts say investors' sentiment remains buoyant because Trump's pro-business mentality gives them hope.
They feel confident that individual businesses will be able to run smoother, have a little bit less regulation sitting on top of them. Maybe from the banking side, it's going to be easier for banks to lend money to some small businesses, which will then in turn help them continue to grow and prosper.
The expectations also come from Trump's master plan to revive America with various policy levers.
So you say, what are we doing? My administration's policies and regulatory reform, tax reform, trade policies will return significant manufacturing jobs to our country. Everything's going to be based on bringing our jobs back, the good jobs, the real jobs.
When taking a closer look, however, some argue Trump shouldn't take much credit. That's because the basics of the U.S. economy were in good shape when Trump took office. The unemployment rate, for instance, stood at low levels of 4.8%.
But let's be honest, we're the camp. He took over one of the better economies that a president has seen in 20 or 30 years. So with earnings expected to be up 11% year over year in the first quarter, is that truly because of Trump? The answer is probably no, absolutely not.
Looking forward, Trump needs to address a number of difficult tasks. To name a few, the geopolitical crisis in the Middle East, trade relations with China, the details of his initiatives, and probably lower his sights.
He knows what's on his plate. He knows what, his expectations have been somewhat managed as far as what he thought taking that office was going to be like and what it is in actual reality.
Corpina said that what is on Trump's plate could change overnight, making every day quite different. Trump's honeymoon is over. It is time that people start to look at a gauge on the Trump bump. 明天 CGTN